Hey everyone! What's going on? Hey everyone, it's Mr. Crayfish. Mr. Crayfish. And welcome back. Welcome back to another device mod development live stream. Someone's trying to summon me. Someone's trying to summon me in the chat. I see you guys in the chat there. Welcome to the live stream. We're probably gonna have a bunch of post notification people coming in right now. But cheers to the people that were here before the live stream actually started. If you're wondering why I'm streaming at this time right now, currently it's 9:30 AM in the morning. It's currently 9:30 AM in the morning. It's because I'm actually getting a haircut today. My haircut is at 12:30, so if I started streaming at 10 o'clock, I would only have half an hour to get to basically my barber. So that's not enough time. I need at least 40 minutes to get there because it's quite a bit of a drive. So I'm streaming a little bit early because I wanted to do at least the 2-hour minimum stream. So yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing it for you guys. I see you guys all in the chat there. Fabby50, Redstone Master, Jake Crowley. I'm letting you sponsors know right now. We currently have custom emojis. So if you're a sponsor on this channel, you can become one if you want to. I'm pretty sure there's a sponsor button above the chat if you're on PC. I'm not sure what it looks like on mobile, but if you become a sponsor, you can actually get some custom emojis. So if sponsors go to the custom emojis right now, you'll find a crayfish icon, and then you'll also find a big shark yeah icon. So you'll be able to spam them. Like basically the crayfish one is when like anything derpy happens, because it's a derpy crayfish. It's a derpy crayfish. So if I do something derpy, you gotta post that icon, right, sponsors? You gotta post that icon, sponsors. All right, let's get this going. All right, and as well, we got some new a new stream layout as well, I should say. We got a new stream layout. So as you can see, right now, this is the kind of main one now. So we got my webcam. We got my webcam over here. We've got the tip jar. So it's anything to do with donations, super chats, subscribers. So if you just subscribe to my channel, your head, right, will pop down into this jar. It's pretty cool. So if you're not subscribed right now, subscribe right now, and we'll see if it actually works. And I think there was another one. There's like 4 of them, but I mean, it's cool. So that's just one thing, right? So we got another layout here. Let's just make sure we open up Minecraft to do this. All right. So we'll just run Minecraft here. Oh yeah. Before I show that one off, I can show this one. But I now actually have a be right back screen. I finally have a be right back screen. So we click on it here. Have a look at that. Little be right back. Be right back. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Not really, but we got a little be right back screen. Pretty damn cool, if you ask me. Oh wow. We got things flying in. But it's not the icons. Okay. That's kind of weird. I thought it would have been like the actual person's icon. I'll see if maybe they haven't implemented that correctly yet. But let's hop into here. So let's just do this, and then if we actually go and we click on the Minecraft here, it should come up. Is it coming up? Ah, there we go. So this is kind of like a view, well, a scene suited towards when I'm actually in game, because obviously if I was using this one, it's a little bit weird. So when I'm actually in game, I can do something like this, and looks a lot better, and also works well in the laptop as well. It's not like covering anything up or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let me know what you think about that. And then lastly, what else have we got? Oh yeah, we got this view. This is interesting, guys. This is interesting. Ready? This is interesting. Yeah, we're on the freaking laptop. We're on the freaking laptop now. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. Like a kind of a layout just suited for the laptop. I don't know if it's good or not. And then lastly, we have big face version of me. You can see all details. Look, you can even see my flipping Stranger Things, whatever they're called, little character things there. But we're gonna switch back to this. Actually, we're gonna switch to this because I wanted to show off the brand new router. As you can see, right, it's on the flipping wall. It is on the flipping wall today. Oh, well, first of all, let's actually just introduce what the stream is today. So today we're going to be continuing working on the router even more. So if you guys are excited for this live stream today, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button right now. I do also have a view count on the stream, but it's not working, so I'm going to get rid of it. So go ahead, snap that like button, turn on your post or bell notifications so you get notified when I live stream if you haven't already. If this is your first time here at the live stream, welcome. And as well, we're going to do a cheese hype straight off the bat right now. We're going to do a cheese hype straight off the bat right now. So if you guys don't know what this is, basically you just type in hashtag cheese hype, pretty simple. And then you also post cheese emojis in the chat as well. So we're going to do this in 3, 2, 1. Cheese hype! Let's get it in the chat right now. Let's get this stream off to a good start. Cheese hype, boy. Cheese hype! Yeah! Hold on, let me make sure everybody's showing. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Alright. Big shock. Ha! Yeah! So yeah, King Yoshi, if anything, I don't know, this is probably a stream you haven't been to in a while, but if for any sort of cheese hype and the messages get blocked for the cheese hype, just allow them. Cheese hype! First super chat for the day! Woo!
Hashtag cheese hype. Cheese, 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 cheese.
It never stops! It never stops! Oh my god. Cheers there, Redstone Master, for the first super chat of the day. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Oh my god, that was a good cheese hype, guys. That was a good cheese hype, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions there. Thank you for your contributions there. But let's check out this this router now. So as you can see, it is up on the wall. So basically I wanted to add the option of putting it on a wall. I thought it was just a cool idea. So you can either have it on the ground like this, or you can actually put it up on the wall like that, because maybe you're running an office. Maybe you're running an office, you know? So you want to put it up on a wall here, keep it out of the way, you know? But we got something cool with it as well that I want to show to you guys right now. So all these laptops here are actually connected. Oh, oh my god, that was pretty derpy. All these laptops here are actually connected up to that router you see on the wall there. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my volume down. I just can't hear. Can't hear myself talking. I keep screaming. Oh god, we got another super chat. Oh jeez. More cheese.
More cheese. Cheese. Cheese.
Redstone Master.
Cheese.
Redstone Master.
Cheese. Cheese.
That's the only thing I'm gonna hear when I actually go to sleep tonight. Like literally, it's just gonna be like stuck in my brain. I'm not gonna be able to get to sleep tonight. So can everybody thank Redstone Master for that? Nah, cheers dude for the super chat. Cray, have you seen the beginning of King Yoshi's Cavern on the server? Who's King Yoshi? Who's King Yoshi? What the flip's the cavern? No, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out. Maybe at the end of the live stream today. Cray, can I download the router from your GitHub and use it in my application? What do you mean? Is it like your own mod, or is it actually like, you know, for the like an application you're developing with the device API? Because 100% you can use it. There are features that allow you to actually utilize it. I still need, once I obviously release it, I'll get some feedback from you guys on what should be added to it. What's the range of the router? It is currently configurable, but by default it is 20 blocks radius. So 20 blocks away for any direction, it will work. It's a square, not an actual circle. So, yeah, just thought I'd say that it's a square, not a circle. It's kind of a cube area, not a circle area. When I talk about radius. Oh god.
Yummy. Cheese.
Redstone Master.
Cheese. 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 Cheese.
Oh my god.
Cheese. 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 Cheese.
I need a balanced diet. I need a balanced diet, dude. We can't just keep eating cheese. I need some other stuff in there.
Cheese.
Oh god. Crayfish, you have a server? Yeah, we do have a server. It's a test server. However, it's a closed one. The only way right now that the only way that people can actually get on it, because like I don't want it to be a public server because it's a test server. It's prone to crashes all the time. We've had tons of crashes already. It's not built to be a public server, and the people that go on it right now should understand that, you know, crashes are going to happen. You're going to lose data type situation. But yeah, the two ways you can get on the server is if you become a regular. So you have to be a regular on the Discord server. So you have to be developing actively with the API. You have to be active in the Discord community. So that's one way, and then the other way is simply just by becoming a sponsor on these streams here, as some people have, and I've actually put them onto the server. So they're the two ways to get on, but you have to, like, I hope you guys understand why I'm keeping this closed, because it's not built for the public, and as well, if we have tons of people on, it's going to make it super difficult, like, to just manage everything. If we have a bit of a quieter group of people, then it's easier to manage, easier to track everybody, and make sure, you know, the server is doing what it's intended to do, is to actually test the mod out. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's get back into this now. I'm going to stop reading chat for a second here, but I wanted to show you guys that, you know, all these laptops here are actually connected to that one router on the wall there. Now, basically, if you've been following me on Twitter, you would have seen that I actually posted. You can actually now see connections visually. So we can actually turn the router here into a slight debug mode, which allows us to see the connection. So as you can see, have a look at this. So all this data is actually coming from the router here, and it's saying, it's giving us all the locations of the devices actually connected to it. And we got another flipping
roasted sweet potato.
Oh my god, let's put this up. Hold up.
French fries, comma hamburger, cheese, 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 comma slice of pizza, French fries, slice of pizza.
Oh my god. Redstone Master. Oh my god, Redstone Master. That was definitely a variety of food right there. That was definitely a variety of food. How do you sponsor? There should be like a button in the sponsor thing. Otherwise, go to YouTube Gaming and then find my channel on there, and then you should be able to find a sponsor button. I might actually replace one of my buttons on my Stream Deck to actually link off to where to actually sponsor. So, just in case you guys, because a lot of you guys have been asking, how do you sponsor? So I might help you out. But there should be like a button. If somebody could link it in the chat, that would be pretty nice. Blah blah blah. Cray, it's 12:14 AM in France. Yep, you have a French sub. Oh, hey Nemos, 59. I've seen you before. I've seen you at the chat before. I know who you are. I didn't know you're from France though. I didn't know you're from France. So that's great to know. I'm glad I got people from all over the world watching my live streams. Oh god. Alright. We got another donation. We got another super chat coming in. Oh my god. The super chats are taking over the live stream, guys. The super chats are taking over the live stream. But what do you guys think of this? Does that look cool? How cool does that look? So you can actually see all the devices that are connected. Now, a cool thing in code, right? A cool thing in code you can do with the router here is you can actually filter. You can get the connected devices by their type.
Watermelon.
Oh my god.
Poultry leg. Common cheese, hamburger, Odin, fish cake,
Fabby50!
coffee,
Fabby50, what are you doing?
Honey pot, champagne bottle, baby bottle, common cocktail glass, common rice cracker, Reese ball, cookie, soft serve ice cream, fried shrimp.
There we go. No! Oh god. There's too many of them.
Strawberry.
There's too many of them.
Strawberry. 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 Strawberry.
How to have a good 9:30 a.m. live stream.
Strawberry. Strawberry.
I reckon this is the best start to my day ever. This is the best start to my day ever. I think I'm getting a little full now, though. I think I'm getting a little full now, guys. I'm getting a little full now, guys. Sending random emoji day. It's a thing now. It's a new thing now. But I'm getting a little bit full. I'm getting a little bit full. Thank you guys for the food. Thank you guys for the super chats. But I'm getting a little bit full now. Getting a little bit full now. It looks like the router is shooting the laptops with lasers. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but it's more just of like a visual indication of the connections that the router is having with devices around it. So let's say we go ahead and we put one over here. We should be able to connect to that router. Let's go ahead and connect that up. What's the... Oh, the signal's low on that. The signal is low. That's our favorite icon right there, isn't it, guys? Isn't it, guys? That's our favorite icon. But if we actually just go ahead and we update this, as you can see, we can visually see that there's a connection happening to over here. It's kind of a way to, you know, let's say you're trying to manage your network. Let's say you're trying to manage your network and somebody, I don't know, maybe someone's connected to your router. Maybe you've even let them connect to it. But you basically just want to see, you know, what devices are around the area. Maybe there's some secret ones. So you don't want... You kind of want to be able to manage it and see the connections. And it's also good to let you know that the connection is actually valid. Because if the connection actually dies, the line won't actually show. So it's a good way to verify that it's actually connected to the router. Because otherwise you can't see it. You can only know it in code. Oh god, we're gonna love.
Dizzy face, dizzy face, dizzy face,
Redstone master.
Dizzy face, dizzy face,
oh my god.
Dizzy face, dizzy face, dizzy face, dizzy face.
It's this. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna rename these live streams to emoji streams. Emoji streams. It's not device mod development anymore. Cheers there for the super chat, Redstone master. Alright, let's keep it on the low, guys. Let's keep it on the low now. With the super chats. You can still super chat, just obviously not as much emoji spam now. Not as much emoji spam. Miss Crayfish, it would be cool if you let some sponsors and regulars with good mics commentate on stream. I'll have to think about it. It's like, it's a little bit of a thing I got to think about in terms of, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I'd manage it that well. But I'll see, you know, I'll have to look into something. Like, I want to do something more for sponsors as well. So obviously you can get onto the server. But I want to do something more with sponsors. Because I want them to be kind of a bit of an important thing for my live streams. And give you guys a bit of perks, if you know what I mean. A bit of perks. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it shows the actual visual connections. So... what I'm thinking about doing today, we're going to work on the router, but I basically want to, make it so the printer can now connect up to the router, and then we can actually find all the visible printers within the network only. How cool is that going to be? So we're going to try and do that today. We've got to figure out a method, and if you guys have any ideas, a method for connecting the router up to the printer, because right now the printer doesn't have a GUI, the router doesn't have a GUI, so how are we going to do this? So you guys are going to let me know if you have any ideas of how we should actually connect these two devices up. I assume this mod is SMP compatible. I might make some sort of public private server, if so once it's more known. Yes, of course, yeah, Rainbow Kappa, it is SMP compatible. We've got a test server going. So 100% is SMP compatible. One thing that isn't in there yet is crafting yet, but I'm going to be adding crafting real soon. I've got a guy that has been doing icons for me. I'm gonna send him some money. He's been doing some good work. So I think he's in the live stream actually. I'm not like a scab. I ain't a scab. I pay people. I pay people for work. You know, like there's a couple of icons. You know, I'll send them some quick cash over PayPal. It's pretty easy. Send some quick cash over PayPal. Quick cash, quick maths, quick moolah, quick greens, you know, quick cash, quick coins, net neutrality in device mod. What do you mean? No, yeah, there will be. Net neutrality is a good. I mean, net neutral. Like when I first heard of net neutrality, I'm like, net neutrality. That's a bad thing. But no, it's actually, you know, a good thing. Why is that not rendering? That should be rendering all the time. Hold up. Quick maths. You need to be posting the big shuck icon. Big shuck. Let's see where it is. Hold up. Hehehe. So yeah, custom emoji now for sponsors. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool, if you ask me. Are you gonna invest in Bitcoin? Too late for that now. Too late for that now. Isn't script? Oh yeah, no, sorry. I was like thinking, like, when I always read chat, I always think, oh my god, you guys are crazy with big shucks. Big shucks. Oh my god. It's turning into a Twitch chat. I like it. I like it. It's turning into a Twitch chat. There is a local printer app which allows you to connect unconnected printers to the network you're connected to. Oh, that's a nice way to do it. Maybe if the printer has less connection, then it would take longer to begin to print. It's potential that I could do that. You click on the router and then find the IP, insert it into the printer. That's not a bad way to do it, Skelly. That's not a bad way to do it, Skelly. I like that idea. Because the IP is essentially... I mean, it's not the real IP, but the kind of IP is like specifying the block coordinates. It's specifying the block coordinates. So we can definitely do that, and it allows you to do that for any sort of device as well. So you could actually do it. You could actually do it for laptops and such as well. So that would be pretty cool. So we could do that. I like the IP thing. I like the IP thing. What were the internet in the mod able to do with the laptop? So basically, I mean, it's not real internet, I'll tell you that right now. It's just being able to create a network within your game. But there will also be that kind of, it'll be like fake internet. So there'll be a restriction that developers can use to their applications to say, you know, this app requires a network to actually be able to use. It requires a network to be able to, you know, for things such as like Ender mail, that needs to be able to send over the internet. So you have to be connected to a Wi-Fi router for it to work. Wi-Fi routers will just be globally, like once you've connected to a router, you kind of allowed to do internet stuff. It's just magically connected all of them all together in a way over the internet. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and just make sure that I haven't got anything to commit. But for the people that weren't here before, I did like a little bit of a showcase of all the new scenes that I've got on my stream setup here. So we've now got like a nice BRB screen, which I really like. Nice little BRB screen there. Did that thing update, guys? Hold up, let's have a look. Redstone Master. I don't know if that thing updated. I don't know if it updated. Oh no, it did update. Okay. I was like confused there if the event list didn't update. But we got a nice little BRB screen here. Got some art. Commissioned some art to be done for this. So have a look at that. That looks beautiful, doesn't it, guys? Got me holding up a piece of cheese. Got a little tip jar there. This one is for when I'm actually developing here. So this is what it looks like to me, but I'd like to put it on this one for you guys so it looks a little bit better. Let's hop out of here now. But yeah, this one's suited more towards being actually in the code here. Looks pretty damn nice if you ask me. Took a while to actually figure out where to place everything, but I got it done in the end. Will be the router tiers and upgrades that let it reach devices from further away. Crazycraft41. Unfortunately, basically, there's only going to be one tier of router. The problem with routers is that scanning for devices is very heavy. It's a very it probably doesn't sound crazy, but basically the radius, right? Let's say you specify a 50 block radius. Cube that value, so to the power of 3. Put 50 to the power of 3 and tell me what that value is. That's the amount of blocks it has to scan. And let's just do that calculator. 50 to the power of 3, right? That's 125,000 blocks it's going to scan. So the problem with kind of having upgraded routers is not like an easy thing to do. And that's why the default radius of a router is 20 blocks. So a 20 blocks to the power of 3 is only 8,000. It's not as expensive. So it's a little bit better. So, but yeah, obviously it's configurable. It's configurable in the config. So if you do want to make it bigger, you can do. I'm adding that option to do whatever you want with it. It's not my choice, but the default value is 20 blocks. So if you want to upgrade your router in your own world, just go ahead and change that value. You can make it as big as you want. You can do 100 blocks. Might have a little bit of an effect on your game, but if you want it to be that big, you can do it that big if you want to. Tutorial videos for the device mod. Yeah, they're kind of outdated at the moment, dude. Because because we're still in development and we haven't got an initial release yet. Anything could happen with this mod. I can break the API. I'm allowed to do that before the actual first release of the mod because I'm following semantic versioning. If you guys don't know what that is, Google it. But basically, I'm following semantic versioning, and that allows you to do whatever you want before the actual first major version of the release. 4G mobile router. I want the 5G mobile router with 10 gigs of data, please, in the device mod. But not to say back to Rainbow Kappa, they're asking for the tutorials. Yes, they're outdated, because if you actually copied the code from them, it will result in an error. But the process of setting it up is pretty much the same. Mainly the only thing that's broken is like a couple of things, but if you actually know how to code, you'll see that, oh, the constructor's a little bit different, let's fix this up. That's basically the only thing that's changed, but you should still be able to follow the old API tutorials, just you'll have to fix up some code, but it should be really simple. If you've got, you know, the docs attached, and you've also got the source attached to it as well. I guess tiers could be bit rates and not range. That's true. That's a true feature. Alright, so Big Shuck. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah. Look how many commits I did yesterday. Hold up, let's have a look. Yesterday, right? I did a lot. I think I did at least 10. Like 10 really good commits. Like they're not just really small stuff. They're actually like 10 really good commits. So I think it was like When did we start? I think it was here. Added. Oh no, that was. I don't know. When did we start? Hold up. I think it was around here. I think it was like added strength indication, added config options. This one. Server now syncs to the client, cleaned up code. I don't know. We did a lot yesterday though. But, well, I did a lot yesterday. You can even check out the GitHub for it. Hold on. Let's have a look at the network. Let's have a look at the network insights. Fabby50 with the big shocks. Yeah. I like the idea of different router tiers where each router takes a certain amount of time to transfer information and it gets faster each tier. We can look into it. Basically, it would be like a an artificial delay. Like, it wouldn't be a real delay, it would just be an artificial one. But the thing is, like, on top of the delay, it would also be the delay, your lag would also be on top of the delay of the router. So that's kind of why some cases I don't feel like it would be good to put a delay on it. So I'll see. Are you going to do the IP thingy-majig? I'm going to look into it. I think I'm going to have to refine the idea a little bit. Let's have a look at the actual insights here. I like to always look at this. I think this is like cool. So if we actually go to network, you can actually see like everything that's happening. Look how many times I merged things because I'm just updating branches with all the latest thing. But as you can see here, yesterday we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, I think. Yeah, we did 11 commits. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Pretty crazy if you ask me. But we can see like all contributions. Like, it looks so cool just going back over this and actually seeing all the commits and everything that happened. But yeah, enough of that. Alright. We're going to switch over to the printer branch. And view branch, compare to router, update from router. Kachinga. Yeah. Alright. Big shock. Alright, so I'm printer now. What I'm going to do... we should probably implement that beforehand. Hold on, let's go back to... we needed to merge that anyway. Kind of. We need to create a way to input the actual IP. The thing goes screw. I can't roll my tongue. That's one thing I can't do. I can't roll my tongue. Look at sponsors only chat on Discord. What is loading? Oh my god. He's got the device mod on my furniture mod loaded up. That's pretty cool if you ask me. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Some screenshots. Oh yeah, I post a lot of stuff in here as well if you guys are interested to join the server. There's a link, there's an invite link in the description below. Well, I'm pretty sure there is. I post a lot of stuff.
Only on Discord.
Oh god. Cheers there for the super chat, dude. But as you can see, I post a lot of stuff about features. I posted this before you guys saw this on the live stream today, so that's a thing. Hey, Mr. Gravish Dev, Realm Dudes here, and by the way, do I have to watch your live streams and be on the Discord every day for a week to get regular rank. I'm also sub, so Realm Dude. Pretty much to become a regular, you have to be a device API developer, so that would mean, you know, you've probably got a GitHub or something like that. You've posted in screenshots with an application you're working on. I might try and figure out a way that I can kind of make you a different regular, because there might also be, okay, you might not be a developer, you might be a kind of a mod tester. So, and we'll figure out some way to, you know, define what that rank is. And then mod testers can actually get on the server as well, because that means like more of the public can get on, but you still have to be like a person that, you know, is actively testing the mod. You have to, you know, find bugs and actually submit them. Find bugs and actually submit them to the GitHub. So that could be a way for you guys. So you don't have to be a developer, you can be just a mod tester, but you have to be like a actual mod tester that actually submits bugs and contributes to the actual development of the device mod. The cup is overflowing. I know, the cup is literally overflowing now, guys. Like, the more subscribers, let's see who's, if you're not subscribed right now, subscribe right now. The cup is literally gonna overfill right in a second here. Everything's just gonna fall out. Everything is literally gonna fall out. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. It'd be cool if it actually filled up with likes as well. I think that'd be a cool feature, but I don't think they've implemented that. Alright, let's get a little bit of, if you guys are enjoying the stream right now, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button right now. Boom! You done know. Cray, when you insert the flash drive to the computer and break the computer, you only get the computer and no flash drive. Oh yeah, cheers for that. Report that on GitHub, dude, report that on GitHub. When I ask people to report bugs, I strongly encourage you to always report it on GitHub, because like a lot of times when you say it in the chat, like literally somebody told me a bug yesterday in the chat and I forgot it now. So 100% always post on GitHub. It's an official report. I will, you know, look at it. I'll let you know when it's fixed, and that type of stuff. So always report to GitHub. So I don't have a GitHub link, but if you just go to my, if you literally just go like Google, right? If you go Google, right? And you type in Mr. Crayfish GitHub, it will, you know, come up with it straight away, my profile. And then you find device mod. And then you'll find issues up here. And then report it back here. So new issue, obviously you have to have an account, so create one, suggest you do, click new issue, put a title in for the bug, and then also make sure you give like a good description of it. If you can replicate the bug, tell me how to replicate it. So let's say place a router down, right click it twice and it explodes, could be how to replicate it. Not that that's a thing, but just as an example. It could be like connect the laptop up to the router, search for devices, and then the game crashes. I don't know, that could be a potential bug. I don't think that will be, but that's as an example. So always make sure you give a good title and leave a good description. Even like you might create a video on it. You might add some pictures into this. So always create as much detail as you can with the bug so I can actually understand it, because I might not understand what you say. And a lot of the time I'll be like, I need more explanation on how to do this. So make sure you always put in good detail. So, oh, bit of stretch. Sub because I want the cup to overflow. If you're not subscribed right now, subscribe. We need that cup to overflow. We need that cup to overflow. Or become a sponsor. Or become a sponsor. That's even better. Then the cup will definitely overflow. Alright. Big shock. So what we're going to do is make it so we can connect the printer up. Now I did my original way of connecting it up. My original idea of connecting it up was to just simply have the printer in your hand, right? Have the printer in your hand, then right click the router with it. And then it would actually, it would assign the ID to the printer. Or it would connect the printer up to the router like that. But I feel like it should be a little bit different. Oh, we got some more. Oh god, no! Wait, oh. Did you see that thing almost fly out? You almost saw my crayfish icon fly out. Cheers there, Redstone Master, with a super chat. You just shook up the cup. You just big shucked the cup. That almost just overflowed. My character almost flew out of it. Oh my god. It didn't overflow though. It didn't overflow. It was close though. That was very close. Redstone Master. Oh my god, let's have a look what it does. Oh god, is it gonna fall out? Oh god. Error Java Lang cup overflow exception. Oh god, alright, I'll wait for that to happen. Is it gonna happen? Still waiting on it. Oh, here we go. What?
Overflow.
Oh no! No, we lost some coins. Boys. We lost some coins, boys and girls. It is getting full, dude. It is getting full. A lot of the stuff that's in the cup already is from all the other kind of super chats and donations from before. So I automatically already added everybody. So let's go to... So when we actually right click it, we want to be able to add the location of the printer. Or any sort of device. We got another one. Oh god, no! Look at my crayfish character went! No! What did you do, Redstone Master? You just knocked my head out. You just knocked my head out of the glass there. Hashtag the cup has overflowed. Need a bigger cup, my dude. Can't handle it. Alright, so I'm just trying to think, is this like, if you guys have any suggestions on how we should connect up, is the best way going to be a GUI with the input for the block, like, for the coordinates? Because I feel like, okay, coordinates are a real thing, but the only way to do it is to actually put on debug mode, you know? Is to only put on debug mode, or there's a mod that adds in the coordinates. Like, it's not like a normal vanilla thing to actually... Whoa! Holy shit!
Cool face.
Did you guys just see that? Oh my god. That thing literally exploded.
R.I.P.
Oh my god. What happened there? Oh my god, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Rip Crayhead, you need a bigger cup. Dude. That thing just exploded. Holy. I'm shook. Everybody's like, what happened? Oh my god. You guys are gonna go back there. Oh no, you can't scroll back. You're gonna have to watch the live stream later on. Holy. That was insane. That thing literally just exploded all over everything. Oh my god. Ugh. That was another world. That's cool. Oh my god, I can't get over it. It just had like it literally just exploded everywhere. Oh, okay. Alright, so what do you guys think? Should we have to enter in the coordinates of it? Because like coordinates aren't like a vanilla thing. In like the console edition or Windows 10 edition, you can't see the coordinates. So is there a way to actually, a better way to do it instead of entering in coordinates? Like there could be like a linker tool, but I feel like a link tool is weird. We could, right? We could have like an Ethernet cable. I know it sounds weird. Like we have an Ethernet cable, right? Where you right click the printer with the Ethernet cable, and then it will put the ID of that device and the coordinates of it onto the Ethernet cable. Then you right click the router with it, and then it consumes the Ethernet cable. But then they're actually connected.
Discord chat sponsor only.
Please check Discord chat sponsor only. Alright, Redstone Master. Let's have a look. I think it should generate some random IP address. Like the whole, Jake there, the whole IP address is kind of pointless in Minecraft's world because, basically IP addresses are simply just block coordinates, and the device ID mixed together.
We are United States dollar, United States dollar, United
Oh
States
my
dollar,
god.
United States dollar, money back, money back, money back, money back, and OFC, cheese, cheese, cheese.
Fabby50 there with the emoji super chat there. Alright, let me check this Discord. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, of course. Like I will be fixing that. Basically, the reason why I added in that message is because somebody would click on it. So I wanted to let them know that this feature hasn't been added yet, and it's not just a button that does nothing. So yeah, definitely will be fixing that. Redstone Master. Hello humans, I am here. What's happening? Hey Garrett, what's going on, dude? Yeah, we're just live streaming the development of the router. But I'm not sure what you guys thought about my idea there with the Ethernet cable. Like, it's not like there won't be a visible cable connecting it. It's just like a kind of way that connections could happen. Like, you could actually create a connection from one device to another. So it would be like an item. You know? So, let me know if that's a good way. I think it's a nice way. Use an actual Ethernet cable item to connect the two things together. Emojis with that voice is just the best. Yeah, I definitely had to use that voice. We got Garrett who just subscribed and a head just dropped into the jar. Garrett, you weren't here for the big explosion. You weren't here for the big explosion. Zoram, yeah, hey Zoram, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good. They never ask how you're doing. They always ask what you're doing, not how you're doing. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Every time Fabi donates, it explodes. Boom. I'm still trying to get some feedback on that Ethernet idea. Guys, if you know, if you guys have seen that feedback, let me know if you've seen it. I'd like to know what you think about that. We got an issue here by Dr. Skull. Thank you. Cray, when you insert flash drive. Okay, cool. Cheers for the report there. Skull, what's your name again? What's your real name? Skelly, sorry. Skelly. I like the Ethernet idea. Cray, I suffer watching your live streams at early morning. What time is it there, Zoram? But yeah, let me know if that's a good idea with the Ethernet cable. Because I think it's a good idea. If someone can... Who's the person that created the icons? I think it's Minecraft Doodler, but I don't think he's on. Oh no, he is on. Minecraft Doodler, are you there? Minecraft Doodler. Can you get me an Ethernet icon? Can you get me an Ethernet cable icon? That'd be cool. Or if anybody else can create one, nah. I want someone, when I want like art, I want it always to be consistent, so having the same person design it is always a good thing. If you guys want to get a shout out in today's live stream, I always keep forgetting to mention this just because I have so many things to like say in the live stream. But if you guys want to get a shout out, go over to my Twitter, link is in the description below, and retweet the latest tweet, and I'll be shouting your name out at the end of this live stream today. Sending the icon ideas in PM because the audio is cutting out. Alright, easy. New Ethernet cable icon. Alright. Easy, there we go. So what I'm going to do is just create like kind of like a temporary item for now. It's not going to be like a real one. Just make sure I haven't committed, don't change anything. Okay, cool. Whoa, what the heck?
Explode again. Volcano. Volcano.
That literally,
volcano.
It is like empty now. Fabby50, you just like emptied my jar. Look, it's half empty now. Or it's half full. Which one? Which one is it? Half empty or half full? They never ask that. 10 questions, science still can't answer. Is it half empty or is it half full? Literally just exploded again when Fabby did it. Shout out, Redstone Master.
Hashtag shoutout, Redstone Master.
There we go. Doesn't do it when Redstone Master does it. Only does it when Fabby does it. Cray, is it possible to use redstone as an Ethernet cable? Don't really, like, it is possible, but I don't want to do it like that. Everything's kind of wireless, like, even though I'm using a Wi-Fi cable, it's just a way to, you know, connect the two devices up, but it will be over kind of Wi-Fi, again. Whereas the router block now in the mod, yes and no, it's not in the, like, the normal release, but it's in, the latest, or if you have the GitHub, if you've downloaded the project and you've loaded it up into your IDE and you go to the router branch, you'll actually be able to, you know, load up the router. Cray, I got a riddle. If it takes 10 men 3 hours to dig one hole, how many men does it take to dig half a hole in the same amount of time? This is like a trick. How many men does it take to dig half a hole? Oh my god. It like confuses me so much. 10 men 3 hours, one hole. How many men does it take to dig half a hole? So half the hole in the same amount of time. 3 hours. Didn't trick me there. 3 hours. 3 hours, dude. You did trick me there. Oh no, many men. How many men? Oopsie. One hole. How many dig half a hole? It's a trick question, because let's say when you say one hole, you dig a hole, right? And then how many men does it take to dig a half of that original hole? That's kind of like why it probably tricks people, because you're thinking like when you say half of the original hole that it does, you know. And I technically could dig half a hole. Let's say you need to dig down 1 meter, but you've only digged down half a meter. That's kind of half a hole. You haven't finished it yet, but you can dig the half of the hole. So, the riddle is debunked. The riddle is debunked. I'll ask again, is the router now a block in the mod? I literally just answered that, yes. Ethernet cable. Redstone Master, how do you get a shout out? Retweet on Twitter. That's how you get a shout out. Cray, I miss King Yoshi. He is here? I'm pretty sure. King Yoshi is still here? Or did he leave? I don't know. Can't remember if he left or not. I'm designing it like a twining cable. Twining cable. So, I don't know, figure out... I was hoping... I don't know how to do it. Do what you feel like it should be. Like in a spool. Oh, like that. Oh, okay. Maybe like, see if you can do like a cable, right? Okay. Let's hold up. I'll bring up Photoshop. Something like this, alright? Kind of what I have envisioned. Let's just do a bigger one. Kind of like this, so IO, so they're the ends of the cables, and then, oops. And then it goes like a cable that goes like this. Obviously you'll make it better, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Just like something simple like that. So you can kind of identify that it is actually like it's a cable. Alright, so that's all good. Added that, register it. Alright, let's go ahead, Ethernet cable dot on item use. So when you actually use it on a block, Mr. Cave, we're becoming a regular here. Do we need to post the GitHub link for the child mod app that we're doing? It would be more, yeah, it'd be more it'd be recommended to do that. Just to kind of verify that you are a developer. But you can also just do post screenshots of an app you're working on, because that's kind of enough proof that you're working on an app. But obviously posting a GitHub and posting screenshots would be most recommended. But again, you're also going to kind of be active in the community as well, so active on the Discord and that type of stuff. Okay, since I subbed to this channel like 8 months ago, I want to ask, is it possible to import Mr. Crayfish's model created models into the modded blocks? If you are saying, can models from my creator be added as custom blocks or modded blocks? Yes, 100%. That's what I've done with this mod. I used my model creator to create the router, to create the computer, to create the printer, and I've all added in custom blocks and that type. Like remake the modded blocks in the creator. Remake the modded blocks in the creator. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So we'll have if world in dot make it remote, if tile entity pos, if tile entity instance of tile entity device, then we'll go ahead and so if it is that, then we'll go ahead tile entity device, we'll say player dot set held item. We don't have like access to the actual held item. Item stack held item equals player dot get held item hand. Cray, I'm getting a weird render glitch with your laptops. Let me know, screenshot it, post it on GitHub. Let me know what's going on, because I may have fixed it already. You just don't have the latest version, but let me know. Alright, held item. I think we don't need to update it actually. Is hold on, I want to make it so it has like that shiny effect when it actually has like a tag on it. Item enchant to book. Oh, here we go, it has effect. Has effect. Add information to it. So it has effect. Stack dot has tag compound and then stack dot get tag compound dot has key. Device info. And we'll do MBT. Let's verify it. Here we'll say if stack.has tag compound. We'll do tooltip.add. Get. I think there's a stack get sub compound device. Let's have a look. And we'll say just if tag doesn't equal to null. Tooltip.add tag.get string or get unique ID. Here we'll say in chat, I think it's text formatting. ID do gold. Bold. Could do this better. When are you going to release the Wi-Fi mod? I want to download it. It's not a Wi-Fi mod. It's not a Wi-Fi mod. It's the device mod. It's a part of it. The music just stopped. The music just stopped. Yeah, it did. So add that. Whoops. We need to add in the coordinates. Oh god, it's gonna be a big string. Let's do a string builder. Builder equals new string builder. Builder dot append. Need to make it readable. We'll make it an integer, I can tag get integer x. Forgot to do here ID x y z. And I just do it like that. What's this saying? Okay. Wants me to do it like that instead. Ugh. I just can't read it like that. Can't read it. Wants me to turn it into a string instead. Because I know like underneath it literally just does like the same thing. But because of readability, like otherwise it's a super duper long line. Otherwise it's a super duper long line. So get out of here. So have a look at this. Yeah. Get out of here. Send you a screenshot, Mr. Crayfish. Alright, I'll check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. Yeah, that works. I wonder if you can make the cable ends more, more actual to real life type look. It's not the thing I'm most proud of. If you can make the ends look a bit more like the real life with the colors, the different type of colors, then that would be perfect. I just realized a bug: when you print a pixel painter page, you don't get it in your file for it. Gonna need to describe that a little bit more better. Cray, do you know the latest router branch? An arrow is popping up when you hover. Oh yeah, I've got to fix that up. That was my bad. Held item dot set tag compound. Device tag is new. Device tag dot set unique ID. Tile into device get ID. XYZ. Because you didn't save the pic first. Yeah, you need to make sure you save the picture. You need to save the picture before you actually print it. It doesn't save the picture. What the flip is this? Oh my god. My reaction exactly as well. My reaction exactly as well. Is it just my internet, or is the stream lagging every once in a while? It's probably your internet or it's YouTube. I haven't dropped any frames at all, so maybe suggest turning down the quality just for now. Hold on, set tag compound. Okay, so I can do that. device. I think that automatically already just puts it into it. So that should be fine. And so if tile entity instance of tile entity router and I'll put this up here. And held item dot has and get sub compound device, doesn't need to put a null. Then we'll go Crayfish, can I add more blocks in my mod for my application? I want to make a mod where you have a receiver that connects to a router and you can control redstone output from the laptop. Why are you asking me if you can add more blocks to your mod? Of course you can add more blocks to your own mod. I think I have an idea for an application. I can't say for sure it'll work, but it's worth trying. Spout it out, dude. Spout it out. So let's just go tile entity router. Say router. And let's say router dot add device. I'll say, whoops. Device tag. Get device tag. Hey Flippy, what's going on? Device tag. Alright, and then how big is a 1x1x1 cube in your model creator? 1 pixel basically. It's a 1x1 cube. Alright, so do this. We don't even need to store the ID of it. We don't even need to store the ID, we just need to those yawns though. Those yawns though. Alright, so we don't even need the ID. We just need to. We might even do just set long. If held item dot too long. Get rid of that. Say block pos equals block pos from long tag get long pos, and then we say get x pretty good. Just finished with the rest of my homework for the semester. That's great, dude. That's good, dude. Another screen he sent. Item frames can now be placed on top of blocks. What does that do? What is that? Like, it's like laying on the ground? Is that what it means? Laying on the ground? That'd be cool. I just so you know, Realm dude, you can't send emails over has to be on a server. Emails are only for the actual server, they're not like over the everywhere. Yeah. Alright, we'll say get tag compound. Thought I heard something. I thought I heard something. Stream rolling, we're all good. Stream rolling, we're all safe, so that's fine. Hey, that's cool. Able to I'll be able to do it, but rotate it obviously. 90. Is it possible to get an outline on the cable? Because I want it to feel a little bit more like a little bit more cartoony. But an outline on the cable would look good if that's possible. I like it so far though. I like it so far. I just feel like the cable needs to feel a bit thicker, and an outline would do that perfect. If anyone wants to... I've already read that out. Outline coming up. So we'll say here, right? So Pollock pos equals from long tag get long pos device pos. I just want to be consistent here. Device pos. Then we have to say tile entity 1 equals world in dot get tile entity device pos. If tile entity instance of tile entity device. Alright, if it's instance of a tile entity device. And then we're gonna do router. If we'll do tile entity device if tile entity device dot get connection. Is there a has connection? Or tile entity device dot get connection dot get router pos equals null. Then we do router dot add device. Oopsie. Actually, tile entity device dot set connection. How do I do that? Connect. Oops. Connect to that router. I think that does everything. Okay, we need to do that actually. Is there any way that this can fail? No, not really. And then we'll say held item dot stack size shrink 1. Hopefully it gets rid of it. We also need to do here this dot set max stack size 1. Don't want to be able to do a stack. Send 2 screenies. Ah, yeah, that's good. I like it. I like it, dude. Send me the assets. Oh yeah, that's fine. I was wondering if we could V1 I want. I want to keep that look of the connection bit. I just want the kind of cable to be outlined, but I like that. I like it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat right now? What do you guys think in the chat right now? Right, I need to get live stream done. Be back in 30 minutes or so. A live stream. Is it possible for you to implement something similar to web displays mod with a functioning internet browser? This has been a topic that's always been talked about, and it's like suggested on the dailies. But basically, it's not easy. Web displays mod was buggy, only worked on Windows. It's not easy, and someone's tried it using like Swing, Java Swing, but it's still very hacky. The web displays mod was just an experiment. It was never like a full, like it wasn't ready for like actual proper use. And I know from my knowledge that I'm not going to be able to implement a real true browser because it's not easy. Like, if it was easy, I would have been, like, if it was easy, or even if I knew it wasn't going to be an easy task, but I knew in my head how to do it, then I would do it. But there's no real easy way. There's no way I know that can easily add that in. How do you, like, you gotta think about, how do I render the web page? How do you render the web page onto it? There's no easy way to do that. Because you got to have a rendering engine, you got to have a web rendering engine that's up to date with CSS and everything, JavaScript, that type of stuff. How do I do all that? It's not easy. Sent sprite sheet. Oh, hello, have a look at that. That was looking good. That's looking good. Are you able to send me the just the Ethernet cable for now? The Ethernet cable for now. Because basically all I need is just the individual item. Individual image. Yeah, basically everything has to be individual files. It can't be a sprite sheet. That's just how Minecraft works. Here we're going to do return. Oopsie, return enum action result. Return, it's an enum, oopsie. Success. Alright, there we go. So that should now connect up devices. We should be able to load this up as well. And it should work. We'll say and get compound tag dot has key pos, which is a tag dot longboy. It's a tag dot longboy. Sent individual files. Chilled. I'll check them out in a sec. Let's load this up real quickly, see if it actually worked. Here are the files. Great naming of that. Where are my sponsors at? Where are my sponsors at right now? I don't know. We still got Jake Crowley. I don't know if my sponsors still watching. Where are my loyal sponsors still watching? I need some crayfish. I need some crayfish icons. I need some big shark icons in the chat. I miss them. I miss them so much. Alright, so we should now have a new item. Ah, yeah, I'll see it. Let's download those things. Virus 101 in the zip. Dirtfish sprite. Oh my god. I don't know which one it is, hey. Extracto. Here they are. Let's copy that. Put it into textures. Shoot. I think it's textures. Hold up. Items. We actually haven't added in any items. Ethernet, cable. We might even rename it like, okay, it's called Ethernet cable. Maybe we just say it's called a network cable. Be a little bit more generic. Maybe just Ethernet cable. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you think I should do? Wait till you're inside the folder. Was there something I missed? Thought there was something I missed. Models, item. How do I create an item? An item model definition. I think it's just like texture, but we'll see. I think it's like layer 0 or something like that. Models, item, beef. Okay. So new file Ethernet cable.json. Where's Jason? Where's Jason at? I miss Jason. I think we're going to do another cheese hype before we actually end off this live stream today, because we've got 20 minutes left. So let's go ahead. Let's do another cheese hype right now. If you don't know what to do, simply just type in hashtag cheese hype and post cheese emojis into the chat. Post as many as you can. And we're just going to have a mad cheese hype right now. So in 3, 2, 1. Cheese hype! Boom! Let's do it. Cheese hype. Oh my god. Cheese hype is real. Cheese hype is literally real right now, guys. This is insane. This is actually insane. So items, CDM items, Ethernet, cable. Alright, let's reload the game up. Cheese hype! Yeah! You guys know what to do now. You guys know what to do now. Lemon hype. Oh my god. Lemon hype. Big shock hype. Crayfish hype. Derpy crayfish hype. Derpy crayfish hype right now. Alright, so we should have the icon in now. Kachinga. Oh god. Maybe it doesn't like 32 by 32 icons. It works in like when you actually render it. In the inventory it's a bit glitchy. In the inventory it's a bit glitchy. Thought it would have been a bit better in the inventory. Alright, whatever though. Alright, Alright, so we should be able to like right click. Okay. Can't tell if it has it on it. Maybe actually, hold up. No, it wouldn't work. It won't work like that because it already has a laptop already has a connection, so I have to place down a new laptop. Let's see if this gets called. Alright, doesn't even get called. Alright. So I think there's like on before on item use first. World super dot on item use first. Player world pause side hit X hit Y hit Z hand nullable. Alright, start the game here. Cherry hype. Portable water hype. Oh my god, I'm getting shined in the face with a flippin' car. Can you guys see that? Oh my god. Some person like parked out front of the house and like the sun shining directly on the car's windscreen right into my eyes. Oh my god, this is annoying. Hold up. Maybe that's a little bit better. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Dude, literally, I'm like getting blasted here with sunlight. Whoa! It has got the effect, 100%. It has got the effect on it. Hold on, here we go. Have a look at that. Why is it so weird? Ah, the bold didn't work. Ah, the bold comes after it, I think. There we go. Oh wow, that worked. Oh, it did. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna make it so... Yeah, we're gonna fix up the debug mode, but as you can see, that worked, and that's actually connected it up. We didn't even have to do the Wi-Fi menu type thing, which was good. We're just gonna disable it so it doesn't open up the GUI. So I think that can be done through the cable here. And just say return success. There we go. You have to look into that and see if it's actually rendering, because it stops rendering at certain points, like there. So I have to look. How long till the stream ends? We got 12 minutes left of this live stream today, so if you guys haven't already, make sure you go ahead, snap that like button right now. Snap it right now. Subscribe if you haven't, because your little icon, or an icon goes into the jar above my head there. It's pretty cool if you guys haven't seen that. It also comes up with your name here if you actually subscribed, so we've had a couple of people subscribe already. So that's connected up now, so that should be fine. So let's say okay, so basically how I'm doing it right now is saying if I go back to here, I'm basically saying if the connection equals null, or the connection get router pause equals null. I might remove that, because what I want to do is, like, let's say you want to change the network, because this prevents it from being able to change the network through a cable. So I think I'm just going to get rid of that completely. Router automatically handles itself in terms of devices. So let's say you connected to a router, right? And there's two routers in range. There's two routers in range, right? You're connected to one. If you connect to the other one, but you're still in range of the first one, the first one will actually detect that, okay, you're now connected to a different one. I'm going to remove you from that device. So we can actually do this. If router dot has device, or say if doesn't have device, because there's no point connecting when there's no point consuming the cable if it's already connected. So we'll do that. So that should work now. So let's try this out. So we should be able to have a router here. So right now that's connected like that. Oops, let's go on a different screen here. Forgot to change that around. Got that on it like that. So if we grab that and then we right click this one, if we update that, that's no longer connected. Right click that, that's now connected. That's cool. That is really cool. So that does actually work. I'm really happy about that. Really, really happy about that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know right now. We also need to fix up a real weird... I want to fix the shading bug up because it's annoying me. This is what it should look like. This is what happens when it's derpy. This is what happens when it is derpy. There's something that I'm not doing that's causing it to go really dark. Like, I want it to look like this, but it looks like this sometimes. But that is a cool feature. So now that we've got that done, we also need to add in the lang item ethernet cable dot name equals ethernet cable. Oh, you guys can't see. Whoops. Ethernet cable. Refresh on here. I feel like to add other information here as well. We could add like a... add like information about the device it's connected to. That's one thing I haven't done, is like actually get information about the device it's connected to, like what type it is, because it would be nice to see like connected to laptop and then the coordinates, you know, you get me? Or like even just show what type it is instead of just having coordinates there, actually have the type of you know, device that it is. But if you guys have any ideas for this mod, do always let me know in the chat. I do read it. So that's working, so we can go ahead and we can commit that. Whoops, no, don't full screen that. I just like to close everything because sometimes it doesn't update. An Ethernet cable. Alright, sync. We might be able to get away with this in the last 5 minutes. Let's try it, let's try it. You should put a password on the computer so different users can't enter. Yeah, I'll be doing something like that in the future, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Alright, sync. Printer. I can't do overtime live stream today, guys, because I got a hair appointment at 12:30 and it's like an hour away from now, so I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I want to do overtime live stream, but I really can't today. So we're doing at least the bare minimum of 2 hours, and 2 hours is coming up in 4 minutes. So that is good. Alright, so here we just need to do tile entity device. And then I think there's something, implement some methods, get device name. Oh, that's where it is. Printer. Oh, whatever. I feel like I should just implement that natively into entity device, but I'll just put that there for now. So straight away when you actually implement tile entity device, it has everything with it already. So, where's counter used? Ping timeout. Oh no, I won't change that there, don't worry. So once you implement that, it already has, you know, the connection info. It's already marked as like a Wi-Fi device. You can connect to things straight from it, which is really cool. Just make sure that we're doing things right here. Yep. Alright, everything seems to be in order. So, from my knowledge, if we launch this up now, we should be able to connect the printer up to a router. Let's pray right now. Can I get your guys' praise in the chat right now? Can I get your praise in the chat right now? The game should pop up any second here on the screen, so don't worry if it's black. Can I get some praise here? Can I get some... Can I just, you know, everybody right now, everybody in the chat right now, come on, pray for me. Let me know that this is going to work. Let me know that this is going to work. I feel like it's going to work, but I need your guys' moral support. I need your guys to shower me. Shower me. Oh dear Father, please let thy printer connect to thy router, and I will thank you for the rest of my life. I will pray to you every single night. So please, thy Father, thy Jesus, I don't know, Christian stream. Printer, ooh, cool. Alright, so we should be able to right click. Did that work? Yeah, let's get out a new cable. That one broke. Why is that not allowing that? Something's fishy. Something's fishy, guys. Tile entity printer, yeah. Perfectly sent. Oh no, what did we do? Oh no, we did the wrong thing. Who didn't call me out there? Who didn't call me out there? I need to know who didn't call me out there. Tile entity device. Oh my god. Alright, so get rid of this. Don't need that anymore. Right, sync tag, move. MB tag compound. Right, sync tag. I think we already do a lot of that stuff. Buffer tag, I gotta get rid of this. This old stuff. We do pipeline now. And then we do sync. There should be stuff down here as well. Pipeline. 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 Get rid of this, that's unrelated. Sync. think... where was the... Yeah, there, sink, because the sink already marks it as dirty. Marks it as dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Rip music. We didn't die. We got some mad praise. It's overtime live stream. We're gonna have to end it off real soon. I'm gonna have to like end this off in a couple of minutes here. We're really pushing it right now. So printer. Just make sure we're not. There's no more errors. Alright, hopefully this didn't break the printer, but if it does, I can fix it up, obviously, because we need it to be this anyway. Alright, stop the game. Let's reload this up. Hearts on fire, don't. Also, if you're new around here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Your name actually comes up on stream here just above my head. Have a look at that. The last person that subscribed, CodeGamerTM. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream, dude. Thank you for subscribing. I don't even think he's watching. He's probably not even watching. Probably subscribed just to the channel in general. Does the internet mean we can access the internet on the laptop? It's not that type of internet. It's kind of just enabling it. It's kind of like enabling you allowed to connect to different devices over a network. So like this laptop doesn't know where these laptops are, but through the router it does. So this laptop here can actually access all these other laptops. Normally it doesn't know where these laptops are, but because of the router it does. So that's the thing about it. So there we go. Just get rid of this. Should work. There we go. And then we should be able to right click here. And then we now see the printer is now connected. The printer is now connected, boys and girls. It is now connected. Have a look at that. Have a look at it. It's now connected. This doesn't have any GUI or anything. It's literally just connected through the cable. Well, it's not a cable. It's still a wireless connection. The cable is just used as an item, a placeholder item to actually connect the two things up. Woo! Can we get some hype in the chat right now? Hype in the chat. Can we get some hype in the chat right now, guys? Come on. Let's get it going. The printer is now connected up, and that means that we can do stuff like actually find printers on our network and list them. Yahoo! Crayfish made it only connect once. Crayfish made it only connect once. Yahoo! Yahoo! Oh god. Crayfish made it work. Router for days. Look at me going over this line here, going around it. Whoa! Can't hit me line. Can't hit me line. Woo! Whoop! 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 But have a look at that. It is now printed up. It is. Oh, it's not. It's now printed up. It is now connected. It's now connected. What's this one connected to? It's not connected to anything because heck no. Let's connect you to that instead. You can now see it's not connected to that anymore, so you can change the network that it's on. Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Pretty damn cool if you ask me. Flippy with the with the SJW Ethan. Will you ever make a TV to connect to the laptop? I don't know. Maybe. I might there might be a thing in the future where I implement like a screen that you can output stuff to. But that's the future. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely going to be ending off the live stream now. So if you guys enjoyed this live stream today, make sure you go ahead, snap that like button right now. If you're new around here and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe as well. And I suggest as well, you guys turn on your bell notifications so you get notified when I actually go live over on, or when I actually go live, get instant notifications. How cool is that? How cool is that when I actually go live? So we had a ton of people quote here. Alright, somebody posted something. Alright, so we got Tron XT, Redstone Master, Awesome Universe, and let's actually go into the other retweets here. Haunted Corpse, Yasel Rao Shinwa. Wait, hold on, let me say that again. Saro Shinwa. I don't know if they're watching. Are you watching right now? Are you watching right now? Am I pronouncing your name correct? Yasel Rao Shinwa. Blithral, Pepper, Zoromir, Fabi50, Endergaming 345, Zachary, Kimruff. Why am I alive? Someone's name. 20 lines of code, and then one person does not want to be shown their retweet. But thank you guys for the support there over on Twitter, and there's your shoutouts for today. And also we got Jellyfish3 with the last minute retweet there. Last minute retweet. Cheers there, Jellyfish. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream today. I definitely did. We got some good progress done. We got the printer connecting. We got an Ethernet cable. Everything is turning out to be working perfectly. And the future for the device mod is looking very, very bright. So, on that note, it's going to end off this live stream today. I will see you guys later. Tomorrow, most likely. Bye, guys.